It's time for business news with Richard Southern, and we begin with the standoff between Ontario's optometrists and the provincial government. Hi, Richard.
Hi, Erica. And that standoff has resulted in the optometrists now following through on their threat to stop conducting OHIP-covered eye exams after talks between the optometrists and the Ford government broke down. OHIP does cover eye exams for those aged 19 and under, or 65 and above, or if you have specific eye conditions. However, the optometrists have been claiming that the government only pays about 55% of the cost of the exam, and they're left paying for the rest. So again, as a result, they say no more exams right now. Health Minister Christine Elliott weighing in on this. She's out with a statement, and it reads, quote, "I want to be clear that our government will continue to fund these optometry services through OHIP. Any decision to withdraw services is the decision of individual optometrists. My goal remains to arrive at a solution that would support the province's 2,500 optometrists in delivering high-quality care for patients, both new and into the future." Erica, the head of the Ontario Optometrists Association, says that patients will begin to get contacted by their optometrist to be notified if their exam is canceled. We're certainly going to continue to follow this big story.
All right, Apple is reportedly working on some interesting new health features for the company's smart watch.
Yeah, I mean, the watches already do a lot. They track your steps, they track your sleep, they track your heart rate. Now, according to the Wall Street Journal, Erica, they might actually track your blood pressure, which would be very big. Apple reportedly set to roll out a new feature in its upcoming watch that would give you a sense of kind of which direction your blood pressure is trending. I mean, to get a true blood pressure reading, you need, that cuff that the doctor puts around your arm and it squeezes your arm. The watch can't do that, but apparently there's a sensor that can sort of give you an idea about which way it's going, the blood pressure up or down. What's more, the Wall Street Journal says Apple might also be getting set to roll out a thermometer of sorts in these watches. That could be used, it says, with fertility planning. There may also be upgrades to how it tracks your sleep and how it tracks any irregular heartbeat. Apple is set to release its 7th version of its Apple Watch in the coming weeks. I like to use mine for the sleep tracking. I like to wake up and read about how I was sleeping. You think you'd know how you'd sleep, but you wake up and you want to read about it. It's crazy times we're living in.
Oh my goodness, it can do it all now. Okay. Finally, the rise of GameStop has been one of the top business stories of the year, but the company now has a few hurdles to clear, Richard.
Yeah, it's at the point where it's so big, the stock, it has a market cap of $16 billion, Erica, that it might be included in the S&P 500. That's the big Wall Street stock index. However, there's a few reasons why it might not end up in the S&P. It certainly has a big enough market cap, but S&P rules say listed companies must also have positive earnings in both the most recent quarter and the past year. And for GameStop, it generated a loss in its first quarter of this year. Having said that, experts say it's still possible it ends up in the S&P 500. GameStop stock, although it was down 2% today, has been surging again. It's $212 and change right now. I should also mention, Erica, September got off on a big winning note on the markets. The TSX and NASDAQ both closed at record highs.